At the heart of crushing is one radical truth. God does not crush people to destroy them. He crushes them to extract what the world needs from them. Crushing is evidence of divine investment, not divine abandonment. God never wastes pain. What looks like breakdown is actually divine breakdown for breakthrough. 1. Why God allows crushing, not if, but why. Crushing is inevitable because destiny requires depth, calling demands capacity, anointing must be tested, character must be proven. God will never release you publicly what he has not first refined privately. Emphasis. If your gift is valuable, your process will be painful. The greater the assignment, the heavier the pressure. Crushing answers the question, can you carry what I'm about to give you? 2. The wine press. Pressure with purpose. The wine press is not chaos, it is controlled pressure. Important emphasis. Grapes are crushed at the right time, not randomly. Pressure is applied only to release what's inside. The skin must break so the wine can flow. Wine symbolizes joy that survives sorrow, covenant forged in suffering, celebration born from sacrifice. Without crushing, grapes remain fruit. With crushing, grapes become wine that blesses generations. 3. The silence of God during crushing. One of the most painful realities Jakes emphasizes is God's silence. In crushing seasons, prayers feel unanswered, heaven feels quiet, direction feels unclear. Key emphasis. God is silent because he is working internally. Silence is not absence, it is intensity. God speaks loudest through process, not comfort. The silence forces deeper trust, mature faith, obedience without explanation. 4. Betrayal, God's most painful tool. Crushing almost always involves betrayal, because betrayal attacks your trust, your identity, your emotional stability. Emphasis from Jakes. Betrayal often comes from those who helped you rise. Familiar voices hurt the deepest. God allows betrayal to disconnect you from human dependency. Betrayal exposes where you trusted people more than God, where approval replaced assignment, where comfort replaced calling. Betrayal does not remove you from destiny, it pushes you into it. 5. Crushing and the release of oil anointing. All only flows when olives are pressed. Deep emphasis. All is not produced in applause. All is produced in isolation. All is produced where nobody is watching. Crushing releases spiritual authority, healing power, prophetic clarity, emotional maturity. If there is no all in your life, there has been little pressure. If there is great all, there has been great breaking. 6. Identity stripping. Who are you without IT? Crushing strips everything that props up false identity. Titles, platforms, relationships, reputation, resources. Hard questions crushing forces you to face. Who am I without success? Who am I without affirmation? Will I still obey God if nobody sees me? Emphasis. God removes what you lean on to reveal who you are. Crushing redefines you from the inside out. 7. Crushing and leadership formation. Leaders are crushed before they are trusted. God uses crushing to kill pride, purge ego, remove entitlement, build compassion. A leader who has never been crushed will abuse power, seek applause, lack empathy, lead from insecurity. Crushing does not disqualify leaders, it qualifies them. 8. The danger of unhealed crushing. Unprocessed pain becomes poison. Jake strongly warns, not every crushed person becomes fruitful. Some become bitter, angry, cynical, or wounded. Signs of leaking all. Constant offense, emotional outbursts, spiritual dryness, inability to trust, healing emphasis. Let God finish what he started. Forgive even when closure is absent. Stay submitted to God during recovery. 9. God controls the pressure. Perhaps the most comforting emphasis in the book. God knows exactly how much pressure you can take. Truths, he measures the pressure. He times the process. He guards your soul. He never crushes without purpose. Crushing is precise, not reckless. 10. The final result. Fruit that remains. Crushing produces endurance that doesn't quit, faith that doesn't break, power that doesn't corrupt, purpose that doesn't fade. What flows from you after crushing? Wisdom, compassion, authority, lasting impact. What survives crushing can be trusted with increase. Key emphatic truths from crushing. Crushing is proof of value. Pressure reveals purpose. Betrayal accelerates destiny. Silence deepens faith. All flows only from broken vessels. Final conclusion. Crushing is not a book about suffering, it is a book about transformation. Bishop T.D. Jakes teaches that God does his best work in broken places, and that the crushing season is not something to escape, but something to yield to. When the process is complete, you will discover you are stronger than you thought. God was closer than you felt. The pain produced something eternal. You were not crushed to be destroyed. You were crushed to be poured out. For more insightful and faith-lifting audiobooks, do well to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching and listening to us today.